Hey everyone, it's Lockhart QT, and today we're looking into the second zombies map for Black Ops 6, Liberty Falls. Now, I've already done a video. It was like 27 minutes breaking down all the gameplay we've seen for Terminus, plus I've got the trailer and all the 17-minute gameplay footage on the channel. But today I'm not talking about Terminus, I'm talking about Liberty Falls. And we actually do have some gameplay and screenshots that have been released by Treyarch, and we know we're getting a full gameplay reveal for Liberty Falls, sort of like how we've had one today for Terminus, releasing during COD Next, which will be on August 28th. Okay, so let's go through a few points regarding Liberty Falls. So did you know that Terminus and Liberty Falls, both maps will be taking place at the exact same time? And the map has been described as an elite unit is sent to investigate a dark ether outbreak in West Virginia. Now, the very cool thing about this map is we can see certain locations and where building placements are and whatnot, as well as we've seen leaked gameplay that I'm not going to share in this video of the multiplayer map Rewind, which will be using the same assets as Liberty Falls. We can see that Liberty Falls is in fact a sort of pseudo remake of Transit. Now, it's not going to be a remake of Transit including the bus and the overall layout. However, things like the church, the gas station, the bowling alley, again the church, will all be returning locations from Transit. In fact, in the gameplay footage that they've shown off, the very short snippets, we can actually see the church returning from Transit. It's the very similar building. Also, Liberty Falls has actually been described as a very simple map, contrasting with Terminus. Terminus is meant to be the biggest zombies map of all time, including the most Easter eggs and things like that, whereas Liberty Falls in contrast, is meant to be a very simple map, sort of like how Black Ops 3 launched with Shadows of Evil and the Giant. Shadows of Evil was massive and complex, the Giant was very simple, more for a casual audience, and it's very much the same here with Terminus and Liberty Falls. And apparently the map will include a video store, a motel, a gas station, other shops and little stores, a bowling alley, a comic shop and a church. Now, this next thing is probably going to be the big headline that everyone cares the most about. The jet gun from Transit is returning as the main wonder weapon for Liberty Falls. Now, I've heard rumours apparently that we'll be able to upgrade the jet gun as well as getting different variants of it in terms of the Easter egg side quest, which will be very interesting if that's the case. The jet gun obviously hasn't appeared since 2012 in Transit. It is quite, labelled as the worst wonder weapon of all time, competing with the likes of the VR-11 from Call of the Dead. So the jet gun coming back is really interesting. I reckon that the jet gun might work very similarly to the DIE from Die Maschine, the die gun. I don't think it's gonna have the same effects or whatever as we can see it in the trailer sucking up zombies like it did in Black Ops 2, but at the same time I feel like the jet gun's gonna get a massive buff. Either that or maybe they just keep it really bad just for the lols, but honestly I cannot see them bringing back the jet gun in its original form. I reckon they'll add some form of upgrade quest or maybe buff it in some way, because Treyarch know how iconic the jet gun is in terms of being a meme. The fact that for the longest time it was considered the worst wonder weapon, the fact that it just breaks and falls apart, and that gets me onto my other question. I mean, I wonder if we're even going to build the jet gun or maybe it's going to appear in the box. Again though, we're going to have to wait and see. Now, in the trailer we can see like a hole in the wall revealing like purple with all vines and stuff, as well as the dark ether. Now, apparently this map is going to have an entire dark ether portion. Apparently this is where Pack-a-Punch will be housed and will feature things like zero gravity, and apparently will be upside down and other things that we can expect as well. By the way, something that I forgot to mention in my Terminus video that I did today as well, that dig sites from Origins will be returning in both Liberty Falls and Terminus, according to people who have played the map early. And of course, Liberty Falls will feature its own cinematics and Easter egg, with the lore of the map apparently being the following. Footage from an incursion at a once quaint, now overrun West Virginian town also gives you the first glimpse at this second launch map for Black Ops 6 Zombies. Seemingly the epicenter of a dark ether outbreak, chaos is crawling through Liberty Falls, with much of the local population now succumbing to the results of a second spontaneous dimensional breach. Now, this is obviously gonna play into the story in some way, the fact that both maps take place at the same time. I think the Easter eggs will be connected in some way, shape or form. Treyarch could even go a step further and let us, maybe we activate something in Terminus and then it activates something in Liberty Falls. That would be really cool, but again, we're gonna have to wait and see. I mean, the whole point of this map is that it's going to be an experiment done by Edward Richtofen on the town. We know this from Cold War as well as MW3 Zombies Intel. And apparently this is all going to be for Project Janus, which is going to be Richtofen's brand new project, his new grand scheme for the Dark Ether storyline. So here's hoping that not only Richtofen will be an operator on this map, but here's hoping that Richtofen will show up in some way, shape or form. I mean, again, it seems like a, inevitability at this point, as the map's description is literally an elite unit is sent to investigate a dark ether outbreak in West Virginia. I feel like this isn't going to be the CIA or the US government. I feel like this is going to be Edward Richtofen's sort of group. I don't know if this is going to be Requiem. Maybe this is the same strike team that we play as in Cold War. But then again, the strike team that we play as in Cold War also got imprisoned, seemingly. So again, we're going to have to wait and see. Okay, so sadly, as of writing this video, that is all we know about the map Liberty Falls. Like I said at the start of the video, I've already done a full breakdown of the map Terminus, as well as I've got gameplay of Black Ops 6 Zombies on the channel. If you want to go check out all of that goodness, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching the video today, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.